Chosen one, you are calm, kind, and gentle. Your heart radiates warmth, and your energy brings peace wherever you go. But what most don't realize is this: your kindness is not a weakness. It is a conscious choice, anchored in your power. And when someone tries to take advantage of that kindness, when they betray your trust or mistake your gentleness for fear, your spirit becomes unstoppable. Today, I'm going to share with you 8 reasons why you're the nicest but the most dangerous when provoked. Because chosen one, darkness trembles when it realizes how powerful your spirit becomes when pushed too far. Stay until the end. And if you feel this in your soul, comment below, "I am kind and powerful." 1. Big heart, strong boundaries. Chosen one, you have a big, powerful, loving heart. You are the one who checks on people even when no one checks on you. The one who prays for others in silence. The one who shares light in a world often consumed by shadows. But let's be clear, your big heart is not foolish. Your kindness is not blindness. Your love is sacred, not for sale and not for misuse. Today, let's go deep into why having a big heart with strong boundaries is one of your greatest spiritual superpowers, and why darkness fears you for it. You give love freely, encourage others, and offer support without expecting anything in return. You naturally radiate warmth. When you enter a room, your energy uplifts others, even if they don't realize it. You speak life into people's dreams, remind them of their worth, and hold space for them when they are weak. Your love is pure. It doesn't demand repayment. It doesn't keep score. It comes from your alignment with Source, your connection to your soul mission, and your faith in your purpose. You encourage others because you see their potential. You offer support because you know how it feels to walk alone. You give because giving aligns with your spirit, not because you expect recognition. And chosen one, this is your divine frequency. Your light expands wherever you go. But you are not naive. Your big heart does not mean you lack discernment. Your compassion does not blind you to the truth. You see people's patterns, you sense hidden intentions, and your intuition alerts you when something is off, even if your mind cannot yet explain it. You understand that some people will take advantage of your kindness, manipulate your compassion, or test your boundaries to see how far they can push you. You are patient, but you are not a doormat. You are loving, but you are not foolish. You are giving, but you do not feed what drains your spirit. This is the part that darkness fears. Your kindness is rooted in clarity, not ignorance. You do not waste energy explaining or proving your worth. There was a time you over-explained yourself, trying to prove your intentions to people committed to misunderstanding you. You tried to fix, heal, or convince people to see your heart. But you have evolved. Now, you protect your energy fiercely. You understand that those who question your worth or abuse your kindness are not your responsibility to convince. You let your actions speak for themselves. You let your energy demonstrate your intentions. You let the truth reveal itself in silence. And you no longer waste your sacred energy in battles that are not aligned with your spirit. You cut people off, cold, and shut doors without looking back. When betrayal, manipulation, or consistent disrespect reveals itself, you do not engage in endless cycles of chaos. You do not stay in places where your spirit is dishonored. You do not give infinite chances to those who prove they don't value your energy. You cut people off cold, with love, but with firmness. You shut doors, not from hatred, but from alignment. You walk away without looking back because your mission is too important to be distracted by what drains you. This is why darkness fears you. It loses control when you walk away. It loses access when you close the door. It loses energy when you reclaim your peace. Your heart remains loving, but your spirit knows when to protect itself. Even after betrayal, your heart remains pure. You do not let pain turn you bitter. You do not let disappointment close your heart permanently. You still love, but you love wisely. You still give, but you give discerningly. You still support, but you support those aligned with growth and truth. Your spirit knows when to pull back, when to set boundaries, and when to walk away for your highest good. You understand that protecting your energy is not selfish. It is spiritual responsibility. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and your frequency is too important to allow it to be drained by those unwilling to honor it. Your strong boundaries act as spiritual shields. Chosen one, your boundaries are not walls of fear. They are gates of discernment. Your no is powerful because it preserves your yes for what truly matters. Your silence is powerful because it protects your energy from chaos. Your distance is powerful because it allows you to remain clear, aligned, and in your highest vibration. Your strong boundaries create a spiritual shield around you, repelling energy vampires, manipulators, and those who seek to disrupt your peace. You are not easily infiltrated, and that terrifies darkness. Darkness fears you, because once you decide to close a chapter, it loses access to your energy forever. You are a portal of light. Your energy is healing, activating, and transformative. Those who misuse it may think they can return to drain it again, but once you have seen the truth, you do not go back. Once you close a chapter, you lock it with spiritual finality. Once you shut the door, it stays shut, because you understand your mission cannot be delayed by cycles that keep you stuck. Darkness fears you because it knows your energy is what fuels it, and when you remove your energy, it withers and collapses. Your decision to walk away, to let go, and to protect your energy is your greatest act of power. Chosen one, your big heart is your superpower, and your strong boundaries are your protection. You were sent here to love, to uplift, and to awaken others. But you were also sent here to protect your mission, your energy, and your spirit from what seeks to drain your light. Remember, your kindness is sacred, your love is sacred, your energy is sacred, and you are not here to be drained. You are here to radiate light while protecting your peace. Stay aligned, stay strong, and stay discerning. Darkness fears your light, but it fears your boundaries even more. Because a chosen one with a big heart and unshakable boundaries is unstoppable. 2. You forgive, but never forget. Chosen one, your spirit understands something most people overlook. Forgiveness is not about weakness, it is about freedom. You forgive, not because they deserve it, but because your spirit deserves peace. But let's get one thing clear. Forgiving does not mean forgetting. You learn your lesson the first time. You evolve. You adjust. And that is exactly why darkness fears you. Let's go deep. Forgiveness is how you free yourself. Holding grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Your spirit knows this. That's why you choose to let go of resentment, bitterness, and the desire for revenge. You know that your energy field is sacred. Every thought, every feeling, every unhealed resentment takes up space in your aura, lowering your vibration, blocking your blessings, and weighing down your spirit. You refuse to let another's betrayal or deception live rent-free in your mind and energy field. You choose forgiveness because you refuse to give them that power. Forgiveness is not letting them off the hook. It's taking yourself off their emotional hook so you can reclaim your peace, your focus, and your alignment. Forgiveness is not forgetfulness. Let's be clear. Chosen one. Your forgiveness does not come with amnesia. People often believe that because you've forgiven, you will allow the same pattern again, that you will give endless chances, and that your kindness is blind. But they don't understand who they're dealing with. Your memory is sharp. Your intuition is sharper. Your spirit is guided by discernment, not fear. You do not forget the lesson that came with the pain. You integrate it. You embody it. You evolve with it. You don't hold on to the bitterness, but you hold on to the wisdom that protects you from repeating the cycle. You learn the lesson. Once, nobody crosses you. Twice. You are not the type to let people play with your spirit repeatedly. You give people the opportunity to show you who they are, and when they do, you believe them the first time. Your boundaries tighten, your access shifts, your presence withdraws. People may think your forgiveness is an invitation to repeat betrayal, manipulation, or disrespect. But what they don't realize is, you may forgive, but you never forget the energy they showed you. You never allow your spirit to be disrespected in the same way again. Your spirit learns quickly, and you adjust without drama. You simply close doors, shift your energy, and move forward. Your energy adjusts accordingly. Once you've seen someone's true colors, your energy calibrates. Your aura will no longer open itself to the same level of vulnerability with that person. Your conversations change. Your emotional investment changes. Your energetic presence changes. You may still wish them well, but you wish them well from a safe, spiritually protected distance. Your spirit understands that everyone is on their journey, but you are not required to entangle yourself in repeated chaos for the sake of love or forgiveness. Darkness fears you because you don't stay naive. Darkness thrives on cycles of deception, betrayal, and energetic draining. It counts on people remaining naive, continuing to forgive without boundaries, and tolerating disrespect in the name of spiritual kindness. But you, chosen one, break that cycle. You do not stay naive. You evolve with every lesson. You allow your heart to remain soft while your spirit becomes wise. You maintain your light without allowing it to be dimmed by repeated patterns. Your discernment sharpens with every experience, making you more untouchable to lower vibrations. Darkness fears you because it knows it cannot trick you twice. Once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it. Once you learn, you never forget. Your forgiveness becomes a silent declaration that you will never be drained, manipulated, or betrayed in the same way again. Forgiveness is spiritual mastery. Chosen one, your ability to forgive is your spiritual mastery. Your ability to remember is your spiritual armor. You are proof that you can love deeply and still protect yourself fiercely. You can forgive someone while cutting them off permanently if they are not aligned with your highest good. You can pray for someone's healing while removing them from your energy field to preserve your peace. This is your power. This is your wisdom. This is your alignment. Chosen one, forgiveness is your gift to yourself, not a free pass for others to continue patterns of disrespect. Remember, you forgive, but you never forget. You evolve and you adjust. And that is why your spirit is unstoppable. Because you are. You are not here to carry resentment. You are here to be free. You are not here to repeat cycles. You are here to ascend. You are not here to hold grudges. You are here to hold wisdom. Your spirit's ability to forgive while evolving is a frequency that darkness cannot infiltrate. Keep shining, keep evolving, and keep protecting your peace, chosen one. Your spirit is unbreakable, your heart is pure, and your wisdom is eternal. 3. Kindness is a choice, not weakness. Chosen one, have you ever felt people mistaking your kindness for weakness? Have you noticed how your gentle nature sometimes attracts those who believe they can manipulate you, drain you, or test your spirit? Today, let's clarify this truth. Your kindness is not a weakness. It is a conscious, spiritual choice rooted in your divine power. And when that kindness is taken for granted, people quickly discover that your spirit stands alone, unshakable, and fearless. You are kind because you choose to be, not because you have to be. You have seen darkness. You have faced betrayal, spiritual warfare, and the coldness of this world. You have felt how easy it is to harden your heart, to grow bitter, to become guarded and cold. But you chose a different path. You chose to remain kind, to smile at strangers, to offer help, to listen deeply, and to send prayers for people you will never meet. You chose kindness not because you had no other option, but because your soul knows that your frequency shapes your reality. Your kindness is your act of spiritual rebellion against a world conditioned to fear, to compete, and to close off. It is a reflection of your connection to Source, your alignment with your higher self, and your faith in your divine mission on this planet. Your kindness is rooted in strength, alignment, and faith. It takes strength to remain kind when the world tries to harden you. It takes spiritual alignment to hold compassion for others while holding boundaries for yourself. It takes faith to believe in love, even after heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment. Your kindness does not mean you lack discernment. You see people for who they are, but you choose not to let their shadows dim your light. You witness the darkness in others, but you refuse to mirror it. You understand that the energy you give to the world is the energy that shapes your timeline, your opportunities, and your manifestations. You know that kindness keeps your channel to the divine clear, your aura bright, and your intuition sharp. You understand that anger and vengeance lower your frequency. You have felt anger before. You have felt the desire for vengeance when wronged, the urge to prove yourself, to expose those who tried to harm you. But you have also felt what those energies do to your spirit, how they cloud your intuition, drain your energy, and tether you to the very people and situations you are meant to outgrow. You learned that anger is a hook, vengeance is a chain, and bitterness is poison to your vibration. You chose to let go, not for them, but for yourself. You chose to maintain your peace, your clarity, and your connection to your divine mission. You do not respond with the same darkness that was sent your way because you refuse to lower your frequency for anyone. Your kindness is mistaken for fear until people learn the truth. Some people see your kindness and believe you are naive. They believe your gentle nature means you will tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or betrayal. They see your calmness and mistake it for weakness. They see your compassion and assume you will stay silent while they cross your boundaries. But your kindness is not rooted in fear of confrontation. It is rooted in mastery over your energy. You are kind because you want to be, not because you fear conflict. And when people test your spirit, they learn that your silence is not compliance, your compassion is not permission, and your boundaries are non-negotiable. Your kindness allows you to maintain your vibration. You understand that your vibration is your power, your peace, your gratitude, your open heart. These are the frequencies that align you with your blessings, your divine protection, and your spiritual guidance. Your kindness is a vibration that keeps you in alignment with abundance, synchronicities, and spiritual downloads. It is not about letting people walk over you. It is about staying above the chaos they try to create. You do not allow disrespect to continue under the disguise of kindness. You remove yourself, set boundaries, and protect your peace without anger or bitterness, because your kindness is rooted in self-respect, not self-sacrifice. Darkness fears you because your kindness cannot be manipulated. Darkness thrives on reaction, chaos, and low vibrations. It seeks to provoke you, to pull you into arguments, to drain your light through bitterness. But you have become untouchable because your kindness is conscious, not automatic. It cannot be manipulated because it comes from your strength, not from a need for external validation. You choose when to engage, when to walk away, and when to let the universe handle what you outgrew. Darkness fears you because when people try to provoke you, they find themselves wrestling with their own shadows while you remain in your peace, your purpose, and your divine alignment. Your kindness becomes your shield, your weapon of light, and your proof that you cannot be controlled by the darkness of this world. Chosen one, never let this world convince you that your kindness is weakness. Never let the behavior of others harden your heart or dim your light. Your kindness is your superpower because it keeps your spirit aligned with your divine mission, while your boundaries protect your peace. You are not kind because you fear conflict. You are kind because you have conquered your own darkness and refuse to mirror the pain of others. When provoked, you do not lower your frequency. You stand firm, unshakable, and fearless, because you are a warrior of light, and your kindness is a conscious choice that aligns you with divine protection, unstoppable peace, and your highest destiny. Stay aligned, stay kind, stay powerful, chosen one, because your kindness is not weakness. It is your spiritual authority in a world that needs your light. 4. You see through lies instantly. Chosen one, have you ever felt someone's energy shift before they even said a word? Have you sensed betrayal days before it showed itself? Have you noticed how people get uncomfortable under your gaze when they're hiding something? That's not paranoia. That's not overthinking. That is your intuition, your spiritual radar, and your higher alignment activating to protect you. Today, let's dive deep into why you see through lies instantly and why darkness fears your ability to read vibrations, not sentences. Your intuition is your secret weapon. Chosen one, you are spiritually encoded with a heightened intuitive frequency that many around you do not understand. While others rely only on what they see or hear, you pick up on the subtle energy shifts in conversations, the micro-expressions, the hesitations, and the vibrations beneath words. You walk into a room and instantly sense who is genuine, who is envious, who is secretly plotting, and who carries heavy energy needing healing. Your intuition is not just a feeling, it is a spiritual technology built into your soul, guiding you and protecting you at all times. You feel energy before you hear words and sense deception, before actions confirm it. Words can be rehearsed, smiles can be faked, intentions can be hidden, but energy cannot lie. Your spirit feels the truth before your mind processes the information. You sense the discomfort in someone's aura when they hide their motives. You feel the tension when someone's words do not match their vibration. You can sense when someone's "I love you" carries fear, control, or hidden expectations. You feel when a "congratulations" carries jealousy. You notice the forced laugh, the avoidant eyes, the sudden change in tone. While others are caught off guard, you are prepared because you already felt the deception brewing before it manifested. Darkness fears you because it knows it cannot sneak up on your spirit. your spirit team, ancestors, and higher self alert you. Chosen one, you are never alone in your spiritual journey. Your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and higher self are constantly sending you signs and signals when something is not aligned. You receive warnings through dreams that reveal the truth before it unfolds, synchronicities like repeated numbers, animals, or messages before a betrayal comes to light, gut feelings that tell you something is off. Pay attention. Your prayers for protection and clarity are always heard, and your spiritual team ensures that your path remains aligned, even if that means exposing people's true colors before you get too close. You don't always need proof in the physical because your spirit gives you advance notice. Darkness fears this connection because it cannot deceive what is spiritually backed. You read vibrations, not sentences. People can prepare speeches, they can act the part, they can mimic compassion, they can mirror your words. But you are not reading words, you are reading vibrations. You feel when someone's presence is heavy, when their excitement is forced, when their compliments are laced with hidden motives. Your conversations go beyond the physical realm. You feel the energetic exchange, and you know when someone's spirit is in misalignment with their words. Your presence makes it uncomfortable for liars because your energy demands authenticity. Darkness fears you because lies cannot survive around you for long. You are the embodiment of light, and light exposes shadows effortlessly. Betrayal loses its sting because you see it coming. In the past, betrayal might have broken you because you trusted blindly, but now your spirit is wiser. You don't live in paranoia, you live in discernment. You allow people to reveal themselves while silently preparing your exit before the mask falls. You watch patterns, not just promises. You trust energy, not just explanations. You take action calmly, reclaiming your peace before chaos can touch you. And when betrayal arrives, it doesn't shock you. It confirms what your spirit already knew. Darkness fears you because it cannot catch you off guard. It loses its power to hurt you when you are spiritually prepared for every situation. Chosen one, your intuition is your sacred compass in this world. You are not crazy for feeling energy shifts. You are not overreacting when you sense hidden agendas. You are not too sensitive when you feel deception. You are spiritually awake, and your soul recognizes the frequency of truth. Remember, you are not here to be paranoid, but to be aligned, protected, and empowered. Trust your intuition. Listen to your spirit team. Honor the signals your body gives you. Because when you trust your intuitive gifts, darkness loses its power, and you remain a warrior of light in a world that needs your clear, authentic energy. Because your ability to see through lies instantly is one of your greatest spiritual weapons, and it keeps you aligned with your mission as a chosen one. 5. You end what drains you. Chosen one, there comes a moment in your spiritual journey when you realize your energy is your currency, your sanctuary, and your power. You cannot afford to leak it into spaces, people, or habits that drain your spirit. Today, let's go deep into why ending what drains you is one of the most powerful marks of a spiritual warrior, and why darkness fears you, because you now protect your light at all costs. You have learned that your energy is sacred. You didn't learn this in a textbook. You learned it the hard way. You poured your energy into people who left you empty. You gave your time to situations that drained your spirit. You stayed in environments that suffocated your light. And you realized every moment you spent in these draining spaces was a moment stolen from your peace, your purpose, and your alignment. Your energy field is your spiritual garden, and everything you allow in it either nourishes your growth or poisons your peace. And you have learned that your light is too sacred to be wasted. If a connection, environment, or habit drains you, you end it. There was a time you thought it was your job to fix everyone, to heal every wound, and to carry burdens that were never yours. But your spirit matured and your discernment sharpened. You recognized that anything that drains your energy without contributing to your growth is a spiritual liability. Whether it is a relationship where your boundaries are violated, an environment filled with gossip, negativity, and chaos, a habit that dims your light and lowers your frequency, you now understand that your soul mission requires clarity, peace, and alignment. So, you do what many fear doing. You end it. You walk away without drama. You close doors without explanation. You exit quietly, choosing yourself, your peace, and your purpose. And while others call it harsh, you know it is necessary for your spiritual survival and expansion. You do not prolong suffering by trying to fix those who refuse to fix themselves. You are a healer by nature. You see potential in others, even when they don't see it themselves. But you have learned that you cannot save people who are committed to their own chaos. You cannot heal those who refuse to take accountability for their wounds. You cannot pour endlessly into those who make no effort to change. You no longer confuse enabling with compassion. You no longer tie your worth to how much you can endure. You no longer prolong your suffering in the name of loyalty to people who are disloyal to themselves. You love people from a distance if necessary, and you allow them to walk their path while you continue to rise on yours. You walk away to protect your peace, even if it means standing alone. Walking away is one of the most courageous spiritual acts you can perform. You may have to walk away from relationships that no longer align. You may have to leave environments that lower your vibration. You may have to release habits and identities that keep you small. And often, you will have to walk alone for a season. But you understand that loneliness is better than spiritual suffocation. Peace is better than chaos. Solitude is better than draining company. In your solitude, you reconnect with your higher self, your spirit team, and your mission. You recalibrate your frequency, restore your light, and step into your power. And when you return to the world, you return stronger, clearer, and more aligned. People who try to drain your energy lose access quickly. One of the marks of your spiritual evolution is how quickly you remove what drains you. You no longer tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or toxic patterns. You no longer give multiple chances to those who show you who they are. You no longer explain your boundaries to those who are committed to crossing them. People who come with hidden agendas, envy, or chaos quickly find themselves blocked, ignored, or removed from your energy field. This is not cruelty, it is spiritual discipline. You know that your mission is too important to waste energy on battles that are not yours. Your energy is now a privilege, not an entitlement. Darkness fears you because it thrives on energy drains, and you no longer tolerate anything that siphons your light. Darkness survives on leaking your light. It uses guilt, manipulation, and fear to keep you bound to draining people and environments. But now that you see your energy as sacred, darkness loses its access to your frequency. It cannot feed off your confusion because you have clarity. It cannot thrive on your chaos because you protect your peace. It cannot drain your energy because your boundaries are strong. Your refusal to tolerate what drains you is a declaration of spiritual war against darkness. It signals that you have taken full authority over your energy and that your light will no longer be dimmed by those who refuse to heal themselves. Chosen one, you end what drains you not because you are heartless, but because your mission is sacred. Your peace is your power. Your energy is your currency. Your light is your legacy, and you will no longer sacrifice them for people, places, or habits that are committed to staying in darkness. Remember, Chosen One, your willingness to walk away from what drains you is why you will rise higher, shine brighter, and fulfill your divine mission in this lifetime. Stay aligned, stay protected, stay powerful. Your spirit is unstoppable when you protect your light. 6. Your silence is power. Chosen One, have you noticed how your silence makes people uncomfortable? How when you pull your energy back, chaos loses its fuel? How your decision to say nothing is often louder than any words you could speak? Today, let's go deep into why your silence is power, why it is one of your greatest spiritual weapons, and why darkness fears you when you choose stillness over chaos. Silence is not defeat, it is sacred observation. Many mistake silence for weakness, defeat, or submission, but you know better. Your silence is your sacred space of observation and recalibration. When you go silent, you are not surrendering. You are stepping back to watch the truth reveal itself. You watch people's actions without interference. You allow intentions to unfold. You let hidden energies surface. Your silence is your decision to stop feeding situations that drain your spirit while letting divine timing handle what your words cannot. This is a sign of spiritual maturity, understanding that your energy is too precious to be wasted on noise that does not align with your mission. Your silence makes people panic. You have probably noticed it. When you stop explaining yourself, when you stop responding to chaos, when you stop reacting, people who thrived on your energy begin to panic. They call you cold. They say, "You've changed." They try to provoke reactions to pull you back into their chaos. Why? Because your energy was feeding their drama, validating their dysfunction, or fueling their sense of control. Your silence is your boundary, cutting off the energy supply to chaos. It forces people to face themselves, to hear the silence of their own unhealed wounds, and to confront the chaos they project. Darkness fears your silence because it loses its access to your energy, and it knows your light is no longer fueling what needs to collapse. You don't engage in petty battles. Before, you may have felt the need to defend yourself, explain your intentions, or argue to be understood. You may have engaged in battles with people committed to misunderstanding you. But your spiritual evolution has taught you that engaging in petty battles lowers your frequency and wastes your spiritual currency. You've learned that not every accusation deserves a response. Not every invitation to chaos deserves your presence. Not every conflict is worth your peace. When you go silent, you are not giving up. You are choosing yourself. You are removing your energy from spaces that are unworthy of your vibration and reclaiming your inner calm. You know that silence is sometimes the loudest statement you can make. You let karma and universal law handle what you outgrew. Your silence is an act of trust in the universe and the divine laws of cause and effect. You no longer feel the need to seek revenge, clap back, or prove your worth to those who cannot see it. You understand that everything returns to its sender, and those who betray your kindness or misuse your energy will face the lessons they need to evolve. You don't waste your precious energy on revenge because you know karma and the universe will handle it in ways far beyond your reach. Your silence is a declaration. I trust divine timing. I trust divine justice. I trust that everything aligns as it should. Darkness fears your silence because it knows it has no foothold when you operate from faith, alignment, and trust in higher laws. Silence as a quantum shield. Your silence is not emptiness, it is a quantum shield. When you go silent, your energy field begins to repair itself. Your spirit cleanses attachments, your mind finds clarity, and your vibration rises. You begin to receive downloads, guidance, and clear instructions from your higher self and your spiritual team. In your silence, you remember who you are. You remember your mission. You remember that your peace is your superpower. You stop reacting and start responding from a place of alignment. You detach from outcomes, allowing the universe to work on your behalf. Silence speaks louder than revenge. When you are silent, you are not passive. You are actively choosing your highest self. Your silence speaks, "I will not engage with chaos. I choose my peace over proving a point. I refuse to lower my vibration to match yours. My energy is sacred, and I will not waste it." Revenge may feel satisfying temporarily, but it ties you to the energy of what hurt you. Silence, however, liberates you. Your silence is your boundary, your shield, and your declaration that your peace is non-negotiable. Darkness fears your silence. Darkness operates in chaos, noise, and confusion. It feeds on reactions, drama, and your emotional responses. When you go silent, darkness loses its power. It cannot feed on your energy, it cannot distract you from your mission, and it cannot lower your vibration. Your silence makes darkness fear you, because it knows you are operating with forces beyond the physical realm. You are aligned with your spirit team, your ancestors, and the universal laws that govern all things. You are protected, guided, and covered. Your silence is your statement that you are not of this world's chaos. You are here to transform it, not to be consumed by it. Chosen one, never let anyone shame you for going silent. Your silence is not rejection, it is redirection. Your silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. Your silence is not defeat, it is divine strategy. When you choose silence, you are choosing yourself, your mission, your alignment, and your peace. And in that silence, you become unstoppable. Your silence roars louder than any chaos, and your energy is too sacred to be wasted on what no longer aligns with your spirit. Stay aligned, stay grounded, stay silent when needed. Your silence is your superpower, and darkness knows it. 7. You're spiritually backed. Chosen one, there's something you need to remember today. You are never alone. You may feel alone in your battles in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm, you are surrounded, guided, and fiercely protected by an army of light. Your ancestors walk with you, your spirit guides whisper to you, your angels shield you. The universe conspires for your highest good. And when darkness tries to attack you, it's not just coming against you, it's coming against every force of divine protection that stands with you. This is why darkness fears you, because you're not alone, and your protection is divinely backed. You are not alone in your battles. There are moments when the path feels heavy, the betrayal cuts deep, and you wonder why you have to fight these battles alone. But you're not alone. Every prayer you whisper, every tear you cry, every silent plea you make is heard, felt, and acknowledged by the spiritual realm. Your ancestors, who overcame unimaginable challenges so you could be here, stand with you. They walk beside you, protecting your path because your victory is their legacy. Your spirit guides, assigned specifically to your soul's journey, send you synchronicities, intuitive nudges, dreams, and sudden clarity to steer you away from harm. Your angels shield you, stepping in to prevent accidents, protect you from unseen harm, and create delays that are actually divine protection. and the universe itself bends, shifts, and aligns situations for your growth and your protection, even when you can't see it in the moment. Darkness wants you to believe you're alone, because isolation weakens warriors. But your spirit knows you are surrounded by divine assistance at every step. People may see you as one person, but spiritually, you are surrounded by an army of light. In the physical, people may underestimate you. They see you as gentle, kind, quiet, and alone. But in the spiritual realm, you are anything but alone. Your ancestors are warriors, healers, mystics, kings and queens whose blood runs through your veins, and their spirit fights alongside yours. Your spirit guides and angels stand in ranks around you, forming a protective shield, intercepting spiritual attacks, returning evil eyes to sender, and blocking lower vibrations from infiltrating your energy field. When you walk into a room, your energy shifts the space because your army of light enters with you. Your presence carries the weight of your lineage, your mission, and your divine protection. Darkness fears you because it sees the forces walking with you, forces it cannot see, touch, or comprehend. When pushed too far, your connection to Source activates forces that dismantle darkness. Chosen One, you don't seek battles, but when pushed too far, your prayers become spiritual commands. Your intentions align with your ancestors, your guides, your angels, and the universe, creating a force field of divine justice and karmic rebalancing. When you pray, your voice echoes through the spiritual realm, activating forces that dismantle any weapon formed against you. When you align with your mission, the universe aligns resources, opportunities, and divine protection to clear obstacles, expose hidden enemies, and collapse false connections around you. When you decide to stand in your power, darkness loses its grip because your light expands and your spiritual protection intensifies. Your prayers aren't just words, they are spiritual technology activating universal laws in your favor. Your intentions are not empty thoughts. They are frequencies that command the spiritual realm to respond. Darkness fears you because it knows that provoking you activates forces it cannot battle, dismantling every spiritual attack sent your way. Your protection is divine. Your protection is not something you have to force. It is your inheritance as a chosen one. When people plot against you in secret, their plans crumble. When people send you spiritual attacks, their energy ricochets and returns to sender. When people try to harm you, the universe reroutes their intentions into lessons they must face themselves. Your protection is divine, and those who attack you unknowingly attack the higher forces that walk with you. It is not your responsibility to fight battles in the physical when your spiritual team is handling them in the unseen. Your responsibility is to remain aligned, stay in your light, protect your energy, and listen to the guidance you receive. Darkness fears you because your protection cannot be breached, and any attack sent your way becomes a boomerang of karma for those who sent it. Chosen One, you are spiritually backed. You are protected by forces that no darkness can overcome. Your kindness is your strength, and your power is your birthright. When you walk, your ancestors walk with you. When you speak, your spirit team amplifies your truth. When you pray, your words move mountains in the unseen. When you align with your mission, the universe aligns with you. You are never alone, because your power is not just your own. It is the power of your lineage, your spiritual team, and the universe moving through you. Stay aligned, stay protected, and walk in your light. Chosen One. Your destiny is bigger than you can imagine, and you are backed by an army of light every step of the way. 8. You destroy what tries to destroy you. Chosen one, if you've ever wondered why darkness keeps testing you, if you've ever felt like your life has been a series of battles you didn't ask for, it's because your light is powerful enough to dismantle what tries to destroy you simply by existing. Today, let's go deep into how you, as a chosen one, destroy what tries to destroy you, not with force, but with your relentless light, unwavering faith, and spiritual authority. Your light dismantles darkness by existing. Chosen one, you don't have to fight in the ways the world expects to conquer darkness. Your very presence, your frequency, your thoughts, and your aligned actions emit a vibration that dissolves illusions, exposes deception, and dismantles lower energies. When you enter a space, your aura carries truth. When you speak, your words carry frequency. When you pray, your intention carries divine fire. You don't always see it physically, but in the spiritual realm, your light forces darkness to retreat, hide, or be exposed. You are a spiritual disruptor, a walking lighthouse, and darkness cannot coexist with your frequency. Your energy exposes lies and dissolves illusions. Have you noticed people become uncomfortable around you when they aren't living in truth? Have you seen how certain energies try to push you away, misunderstand you, or provoke you? It's because your energy field reflects truth back to those around you. Your authenticity triggers masks to fall. Your peace exposes chaos in others. Your alignment reveals where others are disconnected from their soul. Your intuition, your dreams, and your spirit-led discernment allow you to see behind facades, catching lies before they reach your ears. You don't even need to call out the lies. Your energy speaks louder than words, and illusions dissolve in your presence. You do not seek destruction, but you become unstoppable when pushed. Chosen one, you do not seek to destroy anyone or anything. You came here to anchor light, not to engage in unnecessary battles. But when something tries to destroy your peace, your purpose, your mission, or your spirit, your soul rises in divine power. You become unstoppable because your purpose is protected by forces far greater than you alone. Your ancestors, your spirit team, your angels, and the divine backing you in unseen realms. Your spirit carries a warrior's flame, but it is a sacred fire fueled by love, justice, and alignment, not vengeance. Darkness fears you because it realizes that when it pushes you, it activates a level of power in you that it cannot comprehend or control. You don't fight the same way. Darkness fights. Darkness uses manipulation, chaos, and fear to gain power. But you, chosen one, fight by rising in frequency, maintaining your peace, aligning with your purpose, and using prayer, intention, and divine strategy. You do not engage in arguments to prove your worth. You do not retaliate with bitterness to match low vibrations. You do not exhaust yourself in battles meant to distract you. Instead, you go within. You pray, you realign, and you allow divine justice to handle what your human hands do not need to touch. Your frequency alone becomes your weapon. Your prayers become your shield. Your trust in divine timing becomes your victory. Darkness fears you because it cannot lure you into lower vibrations, and without your participation, it loses its power. You walk away, rebuild, and rise higher. When something tries to break you, you don't stay down. You may rest, you may grieve, but you rise, and when you rise higher. You learn the lessons, you transmute the pain into wisdom, and you rebuild on stronger foundations. You do not remain in spaces that drain you. You do not hold on to relationships that betray you, and you do not dwell in cycles that limit your growth. You walk away, heal, and expand into your next level, while what tried to harm you collapses under the weight of its own darkness. Darkness fears you because it cannot stop your ascension, and every attack against you only refines your spirit and clarifies your mission. Your light is relentless, and once you've seen the truth, you never look back. You are relentless in your light, chosen one. You are consistent in your growth. You are unwavering in your mission. Once you see someone's true colors, you never unsee them. Once you learn a lesson, you never repeat the cycle. Once you rise into a higher vibration, you never lower yourself again. Darkness fears you because it cannot make you forget who you are, and it cannot dim the light that God and the universe placed within you. You came here to shift timelines, heal generational wounds, and anchor truth in a world that is drowning in illusion. Your light is your revolution, your protection, and your quiet destruction of all that tries to destroy you. Chosen one, you are kind because you know your power. You are gentle because you have conquered storms within yourself. You choose peace because you know chaos too well. But when provoked, your spirit becomes untouchable. Your silence becomes your sword. Your energy becomes your shield. Your faith becomes your fortress. Comment below, I am kind and powerful. If you know your silence is louder than revenge and your energy is your greatest protection. Remember, you are not just here to survive. You are here to anchor light, dismantle darkness, and embody the divine warrior you came here to be. Stay aligned, stay grounded, and keep shining, chosen one. Your power is unstoppable, and darkness knows it.